Welcome to our YouTube channel, dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you'll be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily, and then comment hashtag the keyword in the comment section. Also, today being Sunday, we will be announcing the lucky weekly winner from this week's giveaway. Good luck! Now let's continue with the latest Iraqi dinar intel provider news today. Please take any of these information with a grain of salt and do your own research. There's something serious brewing in the latest intel. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all the latest updates from top gurus and official sources that could signal major movement in Iraq's monetary reform. But we're not stopping there. After I break down these updates in full, I'm going to give you my own detailed final analysis, connecting the dots, explaining the bigger picture, and showing you exactly why these developments could be more significant than they seem on the surface. So stick around and don't skip ahead, because the real insight comes when you see how it all ties together. These aren't just scattered updates. They're part of a much larger strategy that might just bring Iraq's currency back to life. Let's get started. From newshound Intel guru Mountain Goat, they tell us the Arab summit was a success and Iraq once again takes a major role in the Middle East. But if they are to be a leader, then where is their currency? It certainly is not yet a currency of a leading country. From Intel newshound guru MarkZ via PDK, article, 90% of Iraq's money supply is held outside of the banks. This is according to the Prime Minister's advisor. This is massive. They do not want to let go of their currency. Why are they hoarding dinars? I think they know why they are hoarding. From Intel guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report, from Firefly, Alaq, the central bank governor, was on the news talking about the deletion of the 3 zeros is still on, and it's on time. When it's correct time, I will reveal a stronger dinar than one before 1980. Then Alaq talked about we have all approvals from the IMF and World Bank and U.S. Treasury. Sounds like Alaq is taking us up to something big coming. From newshound guru Militia Man 2023 article quote, because the project to delete the zeros still exists. Alaq says when this is done correctly, we can expect Iraq to become a strong dinar that is considered a store of value and perhaps even stronger than the dinar that was before 1980. That's the expectation of this before 1980. That's coming from the Central Bank of Iraq. From newshound guru Pimpy, this has been talked about a lot lately. Article, 90% of Iraq's money supply held outside banks, PM advisor. This isn't good because if they don't have enough dinars to work their economy, the economy is going to be limited in growth. I don't know about you guys, but if they want to raise the exchange rate just a little bit, I'm sure a huge group of us be more than happy to send a lot of Iraqi dinars back to the country. From newshound guru Sandy Ingram, the State Bank of Vietnam continues to manage the currency tightly, allowing only gradual movements. The VND is expected to see a modest depreciation, potentially reaching 26,940 per dollar by year-end. This is driven by continued U.S. dollar strength, U.S. tariffs on Vietnamese exports, and Vietnam's strategy to maintain export competitiveness through a slightly weaker dong. In other words, it is a financial strategy for Vietnam to keep its currency low. Let's hope Iraq does not develop the same habit. From newshound guru Clare. Article: Vietnam's PM and Eric Trump break ground on $1.5 billion luxury golf resort amid U.S. tariff talks. Quote, projects to be developed in Vietnam will be the envy of all of Asia and of the entire world, said Eric Trump, who is a senior vice president of the Trump Organization. He praised its Vietnamese partner, real estate firm Kinback City, and promised to visit the country very often. From Intel Guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Firefly, Sammy says we are soon to expect to hear that the official rate has matched that of the official CBI rate. That will be our first key. That will be our first clue. Soon after, watch for those new lower notes they were threatening you with. From Frank, things are moving exactly as they should. This is very exciting. I can't believe they told you that they'll come out with new currency if the citizens don't bring in their 3-0 notes to the bank. From Newshound Intel Guru FNU LNU. The whole world trades with Vietnam at 25,575 VNDs to 1. There is no requirement and no such thing as an internationally approved rate. No one in Iraq is speaking about an RV at this time. They are busy redesigning the banking system and learning to use it. They are building out a non-oil economy to propel the private sector to new heights. From Newshound Guru Militia Man. The media has clearly been engaged to convey a message, and that message is Iraq is ready to go international, the ultimate change is coming upon us, and it's on their dime. We're watching it unfold. Before ending with the last update, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is Intelli-nvest. This will be for next Sunday's giveaway. Now let's announce who's the lucky winner of the 100 Dogecoin. The lucky winner is shown on the screen. Congratulations! Please contact us via email, and the email contact will be provided under the description of this video. On the email, please use 100 Dogecoin winner in the subject line and provide your Dogecoin address. We will also reply to your original comment if you are at least a basic member of this channel and let you know that you are the winner as well. You have 4 days to claim your prize. Okay, let's move on. From Newshound Guru Pimpy. Question: can you please tell me what you think 5 million dinars will be worth if the currency RVs or changes? Here's the different scenarios that can take place. The one everybody's hoping for is they jack up the exchange rate and they don't delete the zeros off the notes. Then everybody's dream of becoming multimillionaire would come true. But they said it many times, they're going to delete the zeros. That means the 5 million dinars that I have become 5,000. Let's say hypothetically they go ahead and they lop the zeros off, and then a little bit down the line they go ahead and reinstate the $3.22 rate. 5,000 times $3.22 equals $15,000. That wouldn't be too bad for me because I'd still be making $15,000. Sure, I want to be rich like everybody else, but that's more likely what's going to happen. And finally, the last one. From Intel Guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Firefly. TV is showing that the President of the United States gave Iran 2 weeks to remove all of its armed factions from Iraq. From Frank. In those 2 weeks, we'll gain security and stability. I like the timing. Now here's my take on these latest updates. In my opinion, the latest updates point to a clear and deliberate path toward Iraq's currency revaluation or reinstatement. One of the most compelling signs comes directly from the Central Bank of Iraq Governor Alaq, who was featured in the news reaffirming that the deletion of the 3 zeros is still on, and importantly, on time. He went further by stating that when the time is right, a stronger dinar will be revealed. Stronger than even the dinar that existed prior to 1980. That is no small statement. What makes this even more powerful is Alaq's mention that Iraq has all the necessary approvals from the IMF, World Bank, and the U.S. Treasury. That tells me Iraq isn't just planning this internally, it's aligned with the global financial community to move forward when the time comes. This ties directly into a 2023 article referenced by Militia Man, where the CBI emphasized that the goal of the project is to turn the dinar into a store of value, possibly even stronger than its historic levels. That's not redenomination talk. That's value restoration. Now, I want to address Pimpy's ongoing take. He continues to say the deletion of zeros should never happen and that it would reduce our large notes, like 25,000 IQD, to just 25, thereby wiping out value. But that's not how this works. Deleting zeros is a denomination adjustment, not a destruction of value if it follows a revaluation or reinstatement. In fact, the Central Bank of Iraq addressed this concern in its official 2012 reform document by stating, quote, "The project to delete the zeros is a technical reform that will not affect the real value of income, savings, contracts, or obligations." That's a powerful and clarifying statement. For example, a 25,000 note would become a 25 dinar note, but at a much higher exchange rate, such as 3.22 cents. So the net value in dollars stays the same or even increases, especially as Iraq transitions into a digital, modernized financial system. Pimpy seems to overlook the fact that Iraq has already publicly laid out this plan, and the evidence supports it. They're not deleting zeros to destroy value. They're adding value first, then adjusting the note structure to reflect a more modern, manageable monetary system. That is how this works, and that's why I believe we're closer than ever to seeing the central bank execute this plan. Everything from IMF alignment to internal infrastructure points to a revaluation process, not a cosmetic redenomination. And that's my final take on today's updates. That's all for the latest updates on the Iraq dinar. What are your thoughts of all the articles or news coming from Iraq and opinions from these intel providers? Also, we released a breaking news article video the other day. We have critical news from Iraq. A high-level Iraqi government delegation recently met with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to discuss strengthening Iraq's currency, the dinar. Could this meeting signal Iraq's plans for an imminent economic breakthrough and the long-awaited revaluation or reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar? We unpacked and explained what this means for Iraq's economic future. Please make sure to check out this video, and the video link is on the top right of this video. Lastly, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video.